39-38 comeback. My bad, 37-8 comeback.
What's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2. In motion left goes Watson. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Offensively lucky there, able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. And he will find his man, Samuel. Oh, he shifts past him. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big pickup of 38.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only did it all this season because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Now Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. Purdy on the sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Niners are able to cut into that deficit. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down now to 22. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. KC's offense ready to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Able to find Gray here. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Looking for Gray and finding him once again. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Mahomes. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Back to throw, Purdy. Looking deep for Jennings. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Here's Purdy. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not it. Kyle Shanahan doesn't care much for that last call, so out comes the red challenge flag. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. Purdy from the gun on third down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. Yeah, he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, Purdy. A dump off for Mason. And he'll get it down here to the 43. And they're going to speed things up here. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. There goes a deep ball, end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Purdy now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Purdy. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Juwan Jennings with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers are able to make some inroads here to that depth. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Purdy will throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal?
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Well, 2 snaps ago, I don't think anyone thought a safety was on the table, yet it happened. They caught him on back-to-back plays breaking through the line. No amount of evading was going to save him from a sack on either play. And on the last one, he ran too deep into the end zone to set up the safety.
And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return. Following the fumble recovery, Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk, 47 yards. And the 49ers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Moody good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. We have played 3 quarters. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Mahomes to throw. Finds his receiver, Watson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Nick Bosa. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on here to punt it away. This is taken at the 23. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, in on the stop.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Now they run. It's Mason. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Play action. Now Purdy. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now Mason. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Throwing here, Purdy. He's got Mason complete. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll run here with Mason. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from it.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Jordan Mason punching it in from a yard away. And the Niners have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And Kansas City's offense now set ready to go. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's 2nd down. Mahomes now to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Mahomes going to throw. Escaping the pressure. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jordan Elliott able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now Mahomes got to have this one. Being chased out left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Jordan Mason with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Niners are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down, and now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down by 10. A minute 54 on the clock. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery, but first things first. 1st and 10. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here's Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Mahomes. Under pressure, they got him again. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Mahomes finding Kelsey, but they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. That one looks like he'll throw here. Escapes the sack. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. 2nd down and inches. Eluding the pressure right. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Now here's Mahomes. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Purdy off the play fake. They'll roll him out right. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit
The
different from
comeback
the
was
first.
real.